My friends, hello. It's been a little while since we made an actual video for you on the YouTubes. Welcome back to King Midas Collects with your boy Vaughn. We're trying to do the real thing, or the YouTube shorts, kind of going back and forth because we're still cataloging all day. I think it's no excuse to be putting up a short or a reel a day, so forgive me for not doing that. There are a lot of books that I could show, so there, like I said, no excuse to do so, but we'll take some off the plate of our plate here by showing you guys a few things, maybe a little longer than normal, just to show you guys some awesome books. Site is going well. We've listed a ton of books. If you guys can go to the site deepincollectibles.com, go down to the bottom, subscribe to the emails, and then you get notified every time we put new stuff on there, because every day I'm adding books, and then hopefully every Monday afternoon you'll just get that weekly reminder, like, hey, new books up this week, check them out. They will be firing on all cylinders on that website. Whatever doesn't, like this weekend is my weekend at the flea market, so as I rotate that stock at the flea market, I want to make sure that once it's seen enough, airtime, outdoor time at the flea market, then it will be listed on the website. There's no need to keep recycling it back, if nobody's going to pick it up there. More eyes on it, right? So what we have for you today is let's just showing off more that are in here. I also got from my boy SandzGroup Collectibles, the mighty Sands, at the cookie shop, able to pick up a few goodies and won a few things too. So we're going to show you guys what we won in some of the giveaways. He's doing an awesome giveaway, his 2-year anniversary giveaway. I believe it's a static #1 slab in a 9/8, which is awesome. You have to be at every cookie shop and enter at least 3 out of the 4 or 5 giveaways in order to qualify to win this slab. So I've missed a few shows, unfortunately, so I'm probably out of the running. But if you want to buy an entry, I think you can also pop $5 per show that you missed or something like that. So it is pretty cool. I mean, they do amazing things here. Sands and the crew, the rotating crew, man, you guys got to check out their shows. Mondays, is it Friday sometime? No, Sundays for sure. And then Tuesdays, because the wine and cheese show, isn't that on Tuesdays? I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it, Sands. Forgive me, but they're live right now, so check them out. The Cookie Shop on YouTube. I'll put the link down in the description below. So what did we win? Last week we have this awesome book that's been trending, The Sickness #1. This is actually the glow in the dark second print. You can already see it kind of glowing a little bit. It's fire. As I'm looking at my FOCs, every time the new previews come out, I always make sure to take a look at the cool indies that are coming out. The Sickness seemed like something that was unique. Read the synopsis. I'm like, all right, let's order. It's a new #1. I wish I had ordered 2. Sometimes I due diligence. If something seems like it's going to pop off, I'll buy 2 copies. But we only got the 1, and luckily we got that in the FOC because it was a ghost. Nobody ordered it, and people were trying to find it, which is why it's like a $20-$25 book right now. Then, let's see, we also won this as well. These were freebies thrown in. Can't remember how we won these, but Blade #1, the Ivan Tao variant. This is a COA 25 out of 666. Womp womp womp. From Spectral Comics. We did buy the trade and the version of this in this brick lot that Sands likes to do, so that's pretty cool. So this one probably will be for sale. Same with this one here, the foil Sunrise Cami variant from Spectral Comics, Street Fighter #1, Greg Horn, limited to 300 copies. Speaking of Cami, I was so heated over the weekend. On Friday, or was it Saturday? Either or. Over the weekend, there was a Cami art germ coming up all month long. In the month of August, they were doing one each weekend of a Cami or a Street Fighter swimsuit variant cover, and of course they waited the best for last art germ at the end of the month. I set my alarm 5 minutes before it was going to go off. Limited to 400. I knew it was going to sell out. Something happens with the kids, so I have to reprimand them, have to clean up a mess, and then I forget. It's 12:15. That's 15 minutes past the hour at this point. I go to look, sold out. I was heated. It was only $20 per book. I wanted just one of each, and maybe the white bikini cami in the 9.8. So I was gonna order 3 books. 3 books. Waited all month to do it, and I missed it. Went to Art Germ Collectibles on Whatnot today just to kind of hang out because they were selling the remarked versions of these cami variants. Art Germ Stanley was there live, kind of showing off the remarks, and man, they were going for like even just a normal non-remarked signed book was going for like $200-$300. Could have had it for $20 day one. Man, I was just like kept shaking my head. I couldn't believe it. So we'll see where it goes in the secondary market. Maybe I have to wait a little while, but probably try to nab one for like $60 or something. It might be more expensive than that, to be honest. So there's my cami rant. I went a little too long there. And then to finish it off, we got these in the freebie too. The unlockable 1 per store. Werther Deladera, Something is Killing Children 31. That's the Virgin. And then there was a Virgin foil. This one was FOC, so cover B, I believe. So this is like a $5 book, but the 1 per store is like a $40, $50 book. Pretty cool. And I guess he threw this in because he has a lot of these. Adventure Superman 500. Y'all know what this is. Return of Soups. But one of the reasons why we bought something at the cookie shop, $45. Check this out. $45. Nobody else is bidding on this. We have this Funko exclusive Transform Optimus Prime Lights and Sounds. This is the what size are these? Because these ones are a little bigger. I know it says it somewhere on here. The size difference. These are the bigger ones. So that is fire. Thank you, Sands, for that. This was a bundle. The bundle, because for $45, not only did we get that pop, we also got Transformers #1 in a newsstand. I want to say it's like a 7.0. As you can see, it is littered with spine ticks there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But other than that, it's clean. There's a dog ear over here where my finger is in that bottom right-hand corner. So there's a little bit of a color-breaking line down there. I think you guys can barely see it there. So other than that, it's still pretty nice. I was looking at it. Somebody in the same grade, last sale was $110. I mean, at $60 for this, we go almost half off. I think somebody will want that, don't you think? First sale, let me know if you want it. Shout out to Sands. Glad to have it for the time being. All right, let's show you guys some more books here. So we got some of these awesome Looney Tune New 52 covers that they were doing. So we got a Harley Quinn. Pay no attention to the prices as they were like written years ago. Aquaman, I really like this Aquaman with pugs. That one's fire. Then we have a Detective Comics, the Rogues Gallery with Daffy there. Then we have Tweety with Catwoman, Darwin Cook. Shout out to Darwin Cook, one of the late greats. Miss that man. Batman Superman, famous Dark Knight homage there. Then we have some Batman 50 wedding variants, of course. I can't remember Comics and Collectibles. I don't remember who was doing the variant there for that one, but this one's from Midtown. Midtown doing that one. Can't remember the artist. Next up, I thought this one had some value, but I guess it didn't. This is like a Vampirella versus Lady Death one shot. Chromium, and it's kind of like embossed as well. Wraparound cover there. No more than cover price on that. Next up, we have a Fallen Angels Comics Elite Unknown Comics Shannon Mayer #1 trade dress. We have a Danger Girls previews, about a $15 book. Still, I forgot the sticker said $15. Some Campbell goodness. What else we got over here? Sun Kumanaki. Ooh, I actually picked up some Sun Kumanaki stuff just recently. Harley Quinn issue number 12. I noticed that the Undead Gods variants that she did are spiking in price. The Supergirl particular is over $100. I remember buying it for $40 earlier this year. Danger Girl #1, that Campbell goodness. Love to see it. What else we got over here? Who's the artist here? I can't remember the artist on this one. New Mutants, right? Is that New Mutants #1? Then we have issue #4, Black Cat and the J. Scott Campbell Virgin. This one, I actually posted this on IG. I was really excited to finally find this. This was a couple years ago from New York Comic Con. The Jock Superman Son of Kal-El variant here. It's like a $60, $70 variant, man. Somebody was sleeping. Or they did it on purpose, you know. They knew nobody was really buying that stuff. Here's some spiciness. Fathom. Issue #1 from the 2008. I think, June 2008, limited to 1,500. San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Spicy. Third print, Thor, issue #1. We have this because it's Michael Turner. Goodness, baby. I think that's like my third one. We picked up this WWE Superstars, number 10, I believe. 10 of 12. Yes. With The Undertaker. This is actually on my wish list, so I'm glad to add this to the collection. On the back, I had to flip it around because I couldn't tell what the book was, but on the back was like a, I guess like it's a calendar photo of Trish Stratus. So of course that was what you would see, and people want to buy Trish Stratus, of course, over Undertaker, but it is issue #10. There's no numbering on the back. Next up, it's beautiful. Adi Granoff, right? I believe, right? Deadpool 13 doing the magazine kind of variant here. Vision and Scarlet Witch. We have She-Hulk issue #50. Surprised I haven't had a copy of that at all. We got some Kiss cover photos from the 2017 Dynamite series. Kind of picking these Kiss books up for a customer that wants everything Kiss and rock and roll related. Kiss Vampirella #1. Then we have these. I think these are pretty cool. Where issue #1's here for this. Stuart Sager on the backside. I can't remember the variant for this, but this is like a 1 in 40 Virgin variant here that has some value. It's like a $30 book. And then Star Child here, the Stuart Sager, he did all 4 members, and this one is the most expensive because this is like, I think this is the 1 in 30. The other one was a 1 in 40 that I just showed you guys. All right, next up we have 2 copies here of Howard the Duck issue #2, the second ever appearance of Gwenpool. This is the second print over here, so how it's like second printing of our second issue, and they crossed out Zdarsky and Veronica Fish and Chip, ha ha ha. Makes sense, right, for the character. Then some Alex Ross goodness here with Red Sonja Claw #1. Wildstorm and Dynamite working together on that one. Okay, what we got over here? Now, let me show you guys some stuff I normally don't show you. I never show you Bronze Age, Silver Age stuff, right? I mostly show you newer comic books and variant covers that are like so scarce. You're like, that's not a comic book. That doesn't exist. All right, let's go. Frankenstein issue #18. Check that out. And a lot of these too are like, not too many of them are under mid-grade, maybe 6.0 at worst. Marvel Superheroes #21. Just fun to see something like that. Wow, Clay Holmes just gave up a home run. Bottom of the 9th, that's fun. Astonishing Tales #7. Kazar and Doom, and one is Traitor. How do you pronounce that, guys? You pronounce it Kazar or Kazar? Then we have some Captain Marvels, issue #6 here. Of course, whenever I get a huge shipment of Mylar, we can add these into those, those Mylites, because I think my credo is that if it's older than 77, it should go on Mylar no matter what. And that's just my way of thinking to preserve these books. I don't know if anyone else has a different kind of motto for their books or guidelines, rather, rule set, whatever you want to call it. Brave and the Bold 122, Batman and Swamp Thing. Good to see some Brave and the Bold action. What we have over here? The 100-page Brave and the Bold, Batman and the Atom 115. Fantastic Four issue 144. And Doom trying to get at all of them there. We have Justice League of America, issue 116, 100-page giant. These 100 pages are crazy, man. Some more random Justice League covers here. I don't think that any of these are key or have any significance. I'm not sure, but it's just fun to see some... is it bronze or copper? I think it's both, a little bit of both. Probably bronze for some of these. World's Finest, 20 center World's Finest, yeah. 217 there. Issue 220 with the Swamp Thing. Just awesome looking covers, and then in very decent condition for the time period too. 100-page giant. Not saying that you can't find these comics in good condition. People have taken care of them, but you know, when you see them in bags like this, you're kind of weary. Issue 227 there with Deadman. Issue 228. A lot of these 100 pagers here. And it's funny too. You look at the price on a like comic book realm. They have these 100 pagers at like anywhere from $80 to $120. Like they're probably going for like $15 to $25. Maybe a little bit more of the conditions there. Superman 272. Kicking him out of town there. Then we got a giant size 25 center. 217. The first Supergirl. Ooh. Is there any significance on that one? Then we have some 12-cent Superboys. There you go. Interesting. Another 12-center there. Another 12-center Superboy. The two faces of Superboy. We got a few more here. We have 15 center and being cried out of the town there. They're kicking them out. Detective Comics 477, 479. Sometimes you don't see these books, so it's cool. It's cool to see them again. 497. Batgirl's in jail for some reason. We got a Star Spangled War Stories, issue 118. See something like that. 12 center. These are a little different than the. Oh, these are back to. I flipped these around. So all those that were just in the bags were from one collection. Now we're back to showing you just some other ones here. Fathom Dawn of War, issue 1C, limited to 1,500 copies of this, I believe. October of 2004. 1,500 or 3,000, one or the other. We have this Tank Girl Action Alley. I think this is, look at this. This is an awesome cover, man. That's sick. I have this pretty sweet Beavis and Butthead ash can. It's good to see the ash can there. Some random Carnage Deadpool action there. I love these issue 40. Well, not for this one because it started late. This is issue 10. But the WB movie poster homages that the new 52 DC books were doing. Most of the original books were like issue 40. They were doing these. But this was a late bloomer. I think Justice League United started in 2016. Or excuse me, 2014. Because 2016 was the end of the new 52. Last two books here. We have a Jean Grey, a Secret Wars, J. Scott Campbell, issue number 9, Midtown Comics exclusive. So showing off all the femme fatales in the X-Men verse. And last but not least, the second appearance of Ulysses Claw. Fantastic Four, issue 56. Pretty decent shape on this one. I'd say it's like a 4.55. And to me, as long as it's not a 2.0 and brittle and breaking apart everywhere, we're good to go, baby. All right, cool, man. Showed you guys a few more books. The Yankees just won, so it is a good night. Be sure to check out my boy SandzGroup Collectibles and the crew every time they have the cookie shop. Follow them on YouTube. I'm going to put the link down below. Incredible cast of comic book nerds and fans of this genre. I love each and every one of them. It's just a good time. They're fun people. They're good people. And you're going to find amazing deals. So be sure to check in. You're going to find something you want. I promise you that. Be sure to check out Deep Ink Collectibles. Of course, daily entries. I think we're over 535 books on there now. Climbing. The entire catalog that goes out to the flea market is supposed to be on this website at some point. So there's just a lot of books. And then we're getting to the end of the month. So I have to look at every single book, kind of adjust prices. And that'll be that. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this longer than usual video. I owed you guys a video. It's been a little while, so we'll be sure to do a couple more this week. More reels, more YouTube shorts. So check out the Instagram, check out the YouTube page. Can't wait to show you guys more content. Bag and boredom. We'll see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.